Martin Forsmark able to get one kettlebell up over the wall. So here's Big OB. Really needs to do something special if he wants to continue his climb back up the leaderboard.
Looked like Robert rushed that first rep, and it cost him, hitting that 15.5-foot bar at the top. But he's settling down, going a little bit slower, and his technique is better as a result.
Aaron, you mentioned technique. How important is technique in this event?
It's uber important because you have to be able to find that sweet spot by exerting enough strength to get the kettlebell over the bar, but not so much that you waste unnecessary power.
Fun to see this event for the first time. It's obviously reminiscent of the keg toss, but the kettlebell throw with its own set of challenges, including a different grip.
Yeah, and that was the 58-pound kettlebell that time, and Ober seemed to have difficulty finding the angle. That could be a problem for a lot of the strongmen coming up, with this being the first time they see it, but there he gets his fifth one.
Able to get a friendly roll, so 5 bells, and Oberst goes into the lead.
This really is a test of overall body strength. Look at the way Big OB has his legs triggering the launch. Then it's the hips and back all the way through with the arms swinging and ultimately releasing the kettlebell.
That'll take us to JF Caron of Rimouski, Quebec. The 32-year-old is in second place in the overall standings through 3 of 6 events.
It's going to be interesting to see how Caron does here. He's only 6'2", so his legs aren't quite as long to be able to get that pendulum swing further back.
Another thing is, how close do you want to get to the bar? Because you can choose wherever you want to be here.
Well, this is what's interesting about this being a first-time event. They don't know the angles. They were familiar with the keg toss, but Caron doing an excellent job of timing his jump and release, almost hyperextensive when he lets it go.
Aaron, you're a big NASCAR fan. They always talk about hitting your marks on your laps. He's hitting his marks here, very calculated.
And it's making a big difference. He's got 4 kettlebells and a little hop step there. That's something that's reminiscent of the keg toss, but he can't get that 5th and final kettlebell.
4 bells in 28.43, and Caron moves into 3rd place in this event.
Caron's technique takes a little hop step there to get some extra oomph, but once again, that 58-pound kettlebell proves too much.
2-time champion Brian Shaw from Fort Lupton, Colorado. He's the overall leader of the group in the midway points.
Well, clearly, these kettlebells are a little oversized, but in the hands of the 6'8" Brian Shaw, they look to be normal sized. Oh my goodness!
It's like he's throwing dice over the wall.
Now, Brian Shaw is well known for overtraining by replicating the events, but he's never seen this one before. But what he did to get ready for this World's Strongest Man competition in 2015 has clearly worked.
Yeah, he's got all the necessary equipment in his yard, and you can tell he was well prepared for this.
Yeah, he's got all the necessary equipment on his skeletal system as well.
And at this point, he's already won. He's just out there for fun.
Brian Shaw's looked determined and in great shape this year, having to go to the double swing technique to generate enough power, but he gets it on that 7th one.
Impressive. The winner in the kettlebell throw, Brian Shaw.
You gotta love it. The big fella was already the winner when he completed the 5th kettlebell, and he just decided to put on a show. That is a display of real power.